All right, hey guys, welcome back to another maybe monthly vlog. This is my fourth attempt, so hopefully I'm not annoying to the people in the house. But before we kind of get into today's video, because I want to make it quick, I'm going to thank everybody for all the support. It's been amazing. We're close to 1,100 now. It just felt like yesterday that we hit 1,000. So the growth's been awesome. If you guys do like what I'm doing on the channel and you aren't subscribed, subscribing helps a lot. Helps the algorithm. If you guys like my videos, please like them, comment on them. All that stuff is awesome. I do appreciate every single one. If you guys, even if there's a video you guys aren't as interested in, like a playthrough, like, you know, today we did, or yesterday, I guess from when you're seeing this, we did Castellians of Valeria. You know, if you're not super interested in it, click on it and like it anyway. Let it run in the background for a little bit. Help abuse that YouTube algorithm. But any support is appreciated, of course. But so with that being said, let's get into today's main topic. The main topic is kind of normalizing a monthly schedule for video releases and kind of give you guys some idea what to expect. So the real reason I'm doing this is because to give a little background on how I record, I typically will do my legendary stuff and my champion stuff in one sitting. So I'll get out a playmat. I'll do about 3 or 4 playthroughs of legendary, record them all in one sitting, and that's my stuff for the month. Same thing with champions. We'll knock out 4 games. That's my playthroughs for the month. And I like to do that by the middle of the month for the following month. And I was really strong in that for a long time. And then I just started playing more stuff, and it kind of got out of hand. So this playthrough is actually I did a session today of both champions and legendary to knock out, to finish off July, because I'm behind. Typically, I should by next week should have everything done for August. That's kind of the idea. It's not going to quite work that way because I'll get into it in a bit, but that's sort of the idea. So to help kind of normalize it with other games, I am going to set a set schedule for when those games will release every month for the monthly games, and there will be some bi-monthly, hopefully some bi-monthly games, every other month games. Not every 2 weeks games, not twice a month, every other month, bi-monthly. Such a weird thing that we have for the English language. Okay, anywho, so the first Tuesday and the first Friday of every month will be the monthly challenges for Champions and Legendary. Every other Tuesday and Friday will be monthly or the weekly playthroughs of Legendary and Champions. It's on the channel, Tuesdays Champions, Fridays Legendary. For the monthly challenges, that's something that I encourage you guys to participate in. I really want to see your guys' feedback and how you guys approach those particular challenges. I kind of go into it a little bit on those playthroughs, so if you guys are interested in how they work, go check those out. The weekly challenges or the weekly playthroughs are just random setups or viewer suggested or based on certain things or whatever. I know I talk a lot about Legendary being viewer suggested, like you guys want to see certain setups. I'm more than happy to do them, but Champions, I also would be willing to do those. So if you guys want to see anything specific when it comes to a Champions playthrough, particular villain versus a hero, particular hero with an aspect, whatever, please let me know and I'd be more than happy to do them. We're sort of getting to the point now where I'm running out of villains and heroes to play because I think I've done a playthrough for almost everybody. I'm close to everybody. I think there's probably close to 50 and I'm at over 30. So we're almost there. But yeah, so that's always going to happen. We're always going to do those. If I were to never make any other content again, it's always going to be Champions and Legendary. Those are always going to happen. If I stop doing everything else, we'll still get those. Okay, that set aside, the other things that are going to be for sure definitive monthly playthroughs are going to be of Bond, Legendary, and Imperium, Classics, Horizons, Legends. The first Wednesday of the month will be Legendary Bond. We've already done it for this month, so that's just when to expect it. That first week, we're going to get a Bond playthrough. Now, I've been getting a little bit of flack for doing random setups. Not flack, just a little bit of shock, I guess, from doing random setups. I like random, but if you guys want to see like something specific, you know, certain movie, whatever, I would be welcome to those as well. So please let me know what you guys want to see for the Bond stuff. Otherwise, we'll do them based on random stuff. The last Wednesday of the month will be for Imperium. So that'll either be a normal playthrough against the bot, or a playthrough with the practice mode. I may switch it up here and there. We may do every other something, just whatever I'm feeling at the time. But that will be for the end of the month. So every last Wednesday of the month, we'll do Imperium, Horizons, Classics, Legends, whatever. And then for the time being, for this month at least, Slay the Spire. We have I did a playthrough this past Saturday of the Ironclad, and every Saturday, starting with the first Saturday, will be the Slay the Spire act. So we'll do the first Saturday's Act 1, second Saturday's Act 2, and so on. If I die before I finish Act 1, I'm not going to... I'll at least get to Act 2. We'll put it that way. I'll at least get to Act 2 for a playthrough. I thought about doing that monthly. However, I've played that game a lot off camera and a lot on camera, because I've done probably near 10, like 8 or something, playthroughs of Slay the Spire since I've gotten it. So it's been a lot of Slay the Spire. I like it a lot, but I've played it a lot. So we may take a break from that after this month. That may be a game where I play every other month. So for Slay the Spire, every other month we'll do Slay the Spire. That's tentative. And it'll be a random character. I'll decide randomly before the playthrough. And I'd like to do daily climbs because it kind of changes things up and gives us just a different, unique puzzle to deal with. And maybe I'll get better at the game. Maybe. And so that will start, the first act will be the first Saturday of the month, and then the second Saturday, and so on and so forth until we die in the run or we complete the run. We could even get to the fourth act if I ever get good enough. So that's kind of the tentative thing for that. Some of the other games that I thought about, and I may have even mentioned doing monthly, were Skytier Horde, Astroknights. With Astroknights, we are going to spend this month finishing the expedition. So this Wednesday will be the redo of the third expedition fight, and then next week will be the completion of the expedition. So be on the lookout for that stuff. That may be a bi-monthly thing as well, but I'll do 2 playthroughs. So it'll be like we'll do like 2 setups, and we'll do like the 2 middle Wednesdays. So like the second and third Wednesday will be 2 playthroughs of Astroknights, or maybe like maybe Sunday, Wednesday of a week or something like that. They'll be every other month. My goal is the idea is to do every other month for Astroknights and Skytier Horde, but do 2 playthroughs that month. However I decide them, I haven't figured it out yet, but I'll figure it out. They'll be contained within the 3 middle weeks of the month, because the first and last week are stacked. So that's kind of the goal. Astroknights is this month. We'll go back to Skytier Horde next month. Skytier Horde, I also want to give myself a little bit of time to kind of get better with deck building, because I want to be able to take on some of the harder bosses and the harder Horde decks. But I don't think the precons, I think there's some limitations, so I want to try out some deck building to see if I can do really well against some of those things, as well as the card pool's bigger, but it's not huge, so I should be able to figure out, just practice deck building. Essentially, it's what I want to do. So back in August, we'll see some Skytier Horde come back. We'll do a couple playthroughs of that. And then we've got our solo Sundays. Just whatever I feel like. If we get a solo playthrough or something out, we will. If it's a new game, it's a solo Sunday. If it's a repeat of a game, like I have a playthrough of Alien Legendary that I'm going to put out soon, we may throw those on Sundays. We may throw those on one of the empty Wednesdays. That's kind of the goal. So solo Sundays for Sunday, new stuff as well. Solo Sunday, new stuff will be Sundays always. Sundays can also be just another game of a game I've already played on the channel. But I've been replaying some older games, and so it's been fun to like kind of revisit those and do playthroughs for them. So we've got a lot of solo Sundays coming up for the next few weeks, and more to come from that. But we'll use some Sundays and some empty Wednesdays for some of the other stuff. So that's really kind of what I'm looking at. Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, possibly Saturday, and possibly Sunday for videos. Yeah, the most consistent things you guys will see will be Tuesday, probably Wednesday. Let me say this. 100% of Tuesdays will be a video. 100% of Wednesday or 100% of Fridays will be a video. Probably 80% of Wednesdays will be a video, and probably at least 50% of Sundays will be a video. Sound fair? So it's a lot of stuff. Mondays, we'll do a vlog. If we do a vlog on a month, I'll try to do it early into month, like one of the first or second Mondays of the month. And then, of course, when a new set comes out for Legendary or Champions, whenever we do that stuff, that just happens. So Champions will continue to do it like we did for Iceman, and for the Age of Apocalypse, for the heroes, the following day I will do a playthrough. So I will do a playthrough of Jubilee the Saturday after she comes out. There will be a playthrough Saturday morning for Jubilee. Doesn't negate or take place of the Champions playthrough for that week. It's just an addition to. And then for new sets for Legendary, we'll, of course, as soon as I get the thing, we'll do the unboxing. And I literally do the unboxing and upload it. Like, you guys are getting my reaction to those and my thoughts about it as soon as I have them, basically. Though I guess the only other thing would be live streaming it, which I could do. We'll consider that. But so of course that'll happen. And what else I want to do in addition to the unboxings and the playthroughs for the new sets is I want to get the keywords out before we do the playthroughs, after we do the unboxing. So my goal is to get the keyword videos completed by October, before the new set is supposed to come out for Weapon X. That way we're caught up, and then every time a new set comes out, we have keyword videos for it. Those videos I'll record and just start releasing them here and there. So if you see them, they're just reference tools. They're just for anybody's use to see how stuff works. That's all they're for. So they're not going to take place of videos that are scheduled on a normal time. It's basically, as soon as I finish them, I'll start popping them up. But that's kind of really what I wanted to go over. This month for Legendary, we've got just some random setups and a couple. We have a playthrough that is going to be for a comic book story coming out this week, and then a couple of random setups. For August, though, August is going to be very Deadpool themed, because the end of July is Deadpool and Wolverine. So I kind of want to we'll do a monthly challenge. We could do a monthly challenge with the Deadpool set. Then we can spend the first few weeks doing Deadpool 1 and 2, and then we can do Deadpool and Wolverine as an MCU playthrough at the end of the month, and I'll go over my thoughts of the movie and things like that. So August will be pretty Deadpool heavy for Marvel Legendary. But yeah, that's going to be kind of it. Just wanted to kind of go over that with you guys. Again, I want to thank you all for all the support. I really appreciate it. And yeah, that'll be it. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.